Hey guys, it is me, Tara, LoudMommy. My first request would be to not judge the attire. This would be the LoudMommy outfit. Not necessarily LoudMommy outfit, this would be the mom outfit of the day. That would be not having gotten out of pajamas today. So, on to better topics, which would be our first Monday app review. I'm very excited. Cynthia submitted a fantastic app, which would be Choiceworks, and I'm just so thrilled that she submitted this because I actually get at least an email a day, sometimes up to 6, 7, 8 emails a day asking me what my favorite scheduling app is. And up until this point, it's been really hard. I have reviewed and looked at and scrolled over and gone through quite a few scheduling apps, and my problems usually are they're usually too intense. You have to go through way too many menus, and you're sidetracking and backtracking, and there's just too much to get to what you need to do. It needs to just be simple. And she submitted Choiceworks to be reviewed, and it's simple and it's fantastic and I love it. So let's take a look. I will definitely be using this with my son, and right now it's half price, so that's even better. We're gonna go ahead and take a peek. It has 3 main boards, which is fantastic. It has a schedule board, a waiting board, and a feelings board, and it has a timer for both the waiting and schedule board, which is absolutely fantastic. So I'm just going to go ahead and click out right here because that's where I was in. And what you can see is I went ahead and created an I am having quiet time, and I set it for 10 minutes. And you can basically set it for, we'll go ahead and click edit, and you can set it for as much as 60 minutes. And there's several different activities that you can set what you're waiting for, including creating your own activities here. But we're going to go ahead and just cancel and use one of theirs. And we'll just put I am waiting. And we are waiting for 1 minute. And while I'm waiting, I can play with blocks or crayons. So we are done creating the I am waiting board.
Waiting for 1 minute. While I am waiting, I can blocks or crayons.
We'll go ahead and start the timer. So that is just completely fantastic to me. And the other wonderful thing is that for each one of these boards, we have a companion book that explains a little bit about each scenario. So when do I have to wait? And there's little pages down here. I'll just skip ahead. Waiting is important, but can be very hard to do. And it just kind of goes through why it's hard to wait, and but why it's important to wait, and how it'll help us later on in life. So even as a mom, I don't like to wait, so I can relate to my kiddo. So we'll go in here and we'll take a look at the feeling board really quick. And this would be when I am upset, I can get help. I'll just try to even that out for you. I can get help or take a break. And then I can do art, baseball. There's all these fun little activities, including Legos, which that would be what my kiddo would like, which is just kind of awesome that they can look ahead, that if they do get help and they do take a break and take a moment to cool down, which is something that my 4-year-old definitely struggles with, taking a moment to take a chill pill, I guess, they can be rewarded and know that life will definitely get better for them. So that's just kind of awesome. We'll go ahead and put sand table and color. We'll click done.
When I am upset, I can get help or take a break. Then I can sand table or color.
I just think that's magnificent. So we'll go ahead and go over to the schedule boards, and I created one earlier. which you can create as many schedule boards as you want, but I did one for my daytime schedule. And then you go ahead and you can add tasks. So I put first I need to car, and then I put that'll be 3 minutes, and then all done. So we'll click to add a task, and we'll do art, and then add timer. If I can add this, and we'll do 15 minutes, and then there we go. And then when they're done with their tasks, there can be a reward down here. And the same with this, you can add your own tasks. So that's something that I always recommend. You can go around your house and take pictures of things like, one thing I did to get Grady on a schedule was go into the bathroom, take a picture of our bathroom sink with his toothbrush and hairbrush. Go in and take a picture of his dresser that has his clothes in it. And then that can be a part of his routine, and, put the timer on it, put breakfast on a timer. And sometimes we think, either it's very obvious that these kids need a schedule, sometimes we think they don't need a schedule. I didn't think Grady really was one of those kiddos that ran on a schedule. His days went so much better once he got schedule oriented. It was amazing. So he liked to know what was coming next, and I never was so much of a timer, but once I did a couple of his tasks on a timer, he did like to see or beat the clock, see what he could get done before that timer went off. So I absolutely love this app. And when we're done, we can go in here and do done.
My daytime schedule. First I need to car art.
Okay, so then when it's time for that task, you go through and you click the timer for each one. So then that'll play out, and then it'll do a check mark for all done, and then it'll go down to the next one. So yeah, this gets a huge thumbs up from this LoudMommy. And like I said, this is 50% off right now. It's normally, I believe, it's normally $14.99, and right now it's $6.99. So I highly recommend it. Refer it to your friends, and snatch this one up. It's definitely worth having on your iPad for your kiddo. So have a great day. Don't spread the word on this, what's going on right here, because this was scandalous. But I obviously love you guys pretty much, or I have no shame. I think I'd go with that one, no shame. So bye. Thanks for tuning in.